Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Miracle Perspective Monday show. Guys, thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for coming back. And we have something really special today. As you can see, I'm more relaxed, more business class, more everything. Guys, today we have a special guest on the show. And she's a businesswoman, a millionaire, self-made millionaire through a very special kind of business model. And I want you guys to focus on what she's going to say, her history, her background, and what she does. And she's called by the name of Neronence Moyo. Guys, this show is all about personal development. Who are you? That's the major question I'm trying to get you people to answer for yourselves. But right now we are on a series for personal development. Why should we pursue personal development? How important is personal development? So stay tuned. Neronence Moyo on the show tonight. Hi guys, everybody out there. I welcome you to the TMP, the Miracle Perspective Monday show. And we are here today with Neronence Moyo. This lady is an inspiration on her own. She's a self-made millionaire through a business model that's very interesting, and she's going to tell us more about it. And right now she's not in the country. That's why we're using all this technology to be connected to each other, because she has an event coming up this coming weekend, and she's going to tell us more about the event. But what is interesting is that she just wrote a book. So she's an author. The book is called The Journey to Self-Discovery. And that is why I wanted her on the show, because the Miracle Perspective is all about helping people find their who are you. So the journey to self-discovery is very much in line with the objectives of the channel. And let me not waste more time, because Neronence is here. She has been waiting for so long. And Neronence, welcome to the Miracle Perspective.
Thank you, the Miracle Perspective. How are you?
Good. And how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule. I understand you are busy. You are doing business stuff elsewhere. And I managed to get you on the show. I appreciate your time. And I just want to get straight into it before this technology shows us flames. Tell us about yourself, Neronence. You wrote a book by the name of The Journey to Self-Discovery. Tell us, who are you?
Okay, guys. Neronence Moyo is a 29-year-old lady who has just discovered herself. I am a top leader in one of the multi-level marketing companies, and I'm a mother of 2 boys, and a single mother, and I'm a great leader of a great team that is growing so fast, and that's who I am. And that's basically who is Neronence Moyo.
Interesting. So tell us a bit about your business. What is your business about, and how did you become a millionaire through that business? I mean, everybody's talking about you. You're a famous lady, and you are leading a team of about 10,000 people?
It's more than that. It is more than that now. But well, multi-level marketing is a business that has helped many people. And honestly speaking, when I first heard about it, I didn't even believe that it exists, because the person who introduced it to me just told me that how I'm going to make a lot of money, how I'm going to end up driving the cars, how I'm going to travel the world for free. I mean, me being whomever that I was, I didn't even have any cent in my account. So how was I going to end up driving such beautiful cars or traveling the world for free? It seemed like a far-fetched dream. But understanding the industry, multi-level marketing, it truly made me to be who I am today. Today, like you said, I'm a well-respected business person. I travel the world for free as I am. I'm outside South Africa, and all this through a multi-level marketing. So it is a business opportunity that allows anybody from anywhere, regardless of the race, regardless of the family background, whether you are from poor family or rich family or educational background, it doesn't care how educated or not educated you are. If you do it and follow the system well, you are going to make it and become a multimillionaire through the system. So it is a system that has helped many people to make it, because in most cases it has a low startup cost, which means it is affordable for everyone. So yes, in my company, I became one of the fastest growing multi-level marketing leaders. And that was because of the journey to self-discovery that I'm going to explain later. Once you identify your big why, then it becomes easy for you to achieve whatever goals that you wish. So yeah, that's what multi-level marketing has done to me.
Interesting stuff. So yeah, you were saying? That's fine. Okay. So
I was saying billions that you say I've made them through multi-level marketing.
all right. Thank you so much. So now tell us more about your book, The Journey to Self-Discovery. What was the motivation to that book? I hear you're just touching here and there about the book. Now let's get to the book. What led you to writing that book? Why did you write the book?
Okay, well, Nero Moyo grew up in a very poor environment, if I could say. I was raised by a widowed mother. It was tough growing up. And my studies, I was a kid who loved school, but I never got that opportunity to go further with the studies, as I was being raised by a single mother. And by that time, my school fees were paid by these non-governmental organizations and stuff like that. So growing up in such an environment, when I finished my ordinary level, I resorted to search for greener pastures. And where was it supposed to be? I was supposed to cross the river and come this side of the river from Zimbabwe to South Africa. And I was just 18 by the time I got here. Mind you, I'm raised by the single parent, and I'm seeing my mom struggling to the extent of even ending up resorting to heavy drinking just because of the struggles of life, raising children on her own. It was just too much. So all that affected me badly. I vowed and said, I want a better life for my mom. So when I came to South Africa, only 18 years old, I found myself looking for umsebenzi, and the only job that I could find back then was to clean a restaurant, I was a scullery, a cleaner, and I worked my way up until I got promoted to be a chef, and then later waitressing, and then later to be a manager at Fish and Chips. Yeah, I once managed at Fish and Chips, but now I'm a better manager. But that was then. So seeing all those things going through, having the society that believed in also marriage at the young age. So having been raised by a single parent, I always wished for my children to have a father. Yes, I fell in love with the man, with the father of my children, and eventually I noticed very late, that we were not really meant to be together, and things happened. So when all those things were happening, I discovered all this while I've been living not for myself, but to please other people. At first, I was living to make sure that I close the gap that I grew up without, trying to help my mom to be whatever, to be a better person than what she was when I was growing up. And I became the mother to my little sister at a very young age, but that was not something to complain about. And then when I was 22, I co-stayed with this boyfriend of mine, and hoping that we're gonna end up getting married because we later had two kids. We now have two kids together, only to discover that the person was not really into me. I was the one forcing myself into that marriage by that what we call marriage, or staying with somebody who constantly will remind you how unworthy you are, how he will never marry you and things like that. So eventually I noticed, Bona, as much as we want this thing to work, at the end of the day, it may not work because we are moving like in two different directions. I'm moving east and he's moving west, you understand? So eventually I said, fine, let me discover who is Narrowness Moyo, because it seems like I'm always stuck in between trying to please people. And it happened also in my business. So for me to achieve whatever I had to achieve, I just had to focus on growing myself, on developing Narrowness Moyo, rather than sticking to the upline or sticking to somebody who brought me in the business. So it happened also with the love life. Bona, as much as I love this person, I came to terms that he does not love me back the same way I love him. So then, when I lost my mom in 2018, when I needed him the most, that's when he did not give me whatever I needed, and we ended up splitting up. And 2019, that's when I got the courage of writing this book, Journey to Self-Discovery, because it has been a really, really, really tough journey to discover who I was. And then I discovered, if I am to share this with other people, maybe there might be somebody else who may be in the same situation, either in business, social life, or family life, or whatever, but they are failing to discover who they are, and then they are stuck in one thing, or they are stuck in one place, not moving ahead because they are still stuck in, or they are still holding on to things that are hurting them, instead of letting go and be free and identifying who they are. That's what motivated me into writing the book. And in the process, it got me to heal from all the abuses, physical abuse, emotional abuses that I went through all these other years.
Wow, that's a mouthful. An inspiring life journey, I must say. And I'm sure everybody out there will agree with me that it's not easy what you've gone through and to who you've become today. I think you are actually qualified to write the book, according to what you just said. Your story is really inspiring, and I'm sure everybody agrees with me. But now tell me, Narrowness, in your journey to becoming the person that you have become today, a success, what has personal development done in your path?
Okay, well, personal development, the kind of business that I'm doing, if you do not know what you want, you will end up being that person who moves from one place to another, keep on searching for greener pastures. So at first you have to identify your big why. My big why I was doing what I was doing, it was my children. When I noticed that the man that I'm in love with is not moving to the same direction that I was moving to, I had to be that strong person who tells him, I'm gonna work with or without your support, because he was that type of a guy who says, I don't have a wife who works, you have to stay home and stuff. But then when I see the things that he would do when I stay home, I noticed if I stay home with this person and do as he's saying, he's still abusing me. So why don't I try to work and see if he's not gonna, maybe this abuse and stuff is gonna be less when I am working. And then when I started the business, at first he was a little bit supportive, but when he saw that the thing is not producing any results, he started being, no, you know what, this thing of yours is not working, you are just wasting your time and things like that. So I had to be strong so that I can show him that this thing is gonna work. And then like I say, that in our business, you have to understand what you are doing and why you are doing it. So my bigger why was, I want to do it for my children, because by then I was already pregnant with the second baby. So I was like, I'm going to do this for my children's sake, because I was told that we are building a legacy. So if this thing is going to give me freedom financially, then I'm gonna be cool. And then if this is gonna give me money, maybe my husband is gonna love me more and he's gonna stop abusing me. That was another why I was trying to get the approval. So along the way, obviously I got a lot of discouragement, a lot of detest, a lot of things that were not, most people were saying to me, to my face, that no, you're not gonna make it. And then I developed a positive mindset and started a team that was called Must Achievers. Told myself, okay, I must achieve. For my children, I must achieve. For my team, I must achieve. For my family, I must achieve. For the life that I deserve, I must achieve. So I came up with that slogan. It was a funny slogan, but eventually it motivated me to work hard and keep on reminding me that I have to achieve my dreams so that I can show other people that it is truly achievable. Whatever that I'm doing in life, it can be achieved. So I had to keep on focusing and developing myself through attending the trainings, understanding that the things that I want, I have to do them myself, because I became the pillar of my own, of myself by what you call, by I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it happens.
I became the strength of myself by understanding that sometimes for things to happen the way that you want them to, you have to do them yourself. So I understood that if I want to be successful, I have to learn how to present by myself, how to conduct trainings, how to do all those things that are needed, how to be the support to my team when I needed them, when they needed me the most. Because personally in the business, I never got the support that I needed from the appliance. So I had to be the support that my partners needed when they needed me. So self-development is truly a quality that is needed for everybody who wants to achieve anything in life. Not depend on somebody else to do things for you, rather learn how to do them yourself. Even if you fall, even if you crawl and you fall, continue crawling or rolling until you reach where you want. But if you depend on other people to do things for you, you will continue crying for the rest of your life.
Wow. Nerenance, what you just said is very profound. I heard you said, me connecting what you are saying is that if you know who you are, that will help you to know what you want. So the next step is knowing what you want. After knowing what you want, putting self-development as a fuel to that will definitely make you a success. Am I right to conclude it like that?
Perfect.
So now, Nerenance, I know we can spend the whole day talking about your story. You're interesting, and I mean, there's a lot to learn from you. But let's talk about your upcoming event. What is it about? When is it? And if people want to join, what must they do? I'm sad there's no time, but yeah, let's get to that part.
I'm so excited about the next upcoming event that is next week on Saturday. That's next Saturday. It's a book launch. We're gonna be launching this book, Journey to Self-Discovery, and Saturday the 7th of March, and it's gonna be at Manhattan Hotel. And I want it, or we are planning it to be a red carpet event. So it's gonna be a beautiful event where you are required to dress
Oh,
to
wow.
kill.
So it's a
Because
requirement.
yo, it's gonna be hard.
Okay.
It's a
Interesting
request.
stuff.
It's it's super interesting. Hey, there will be photo shoots. Everybody who's gonna be in, they will be given the chance to get the photo shoot with the author,
And I'm sure by
a
now
very
everybody
great
wants to
deal.
have pictures
And
with you.
also, it's just an event that you do not want to miss. As of now, the tickets are so running out. Like, people are so coming in because the people that have bought the book already and read it, they are so crazy about the book. It has changed many people's perspective in many angles in life. So I'm truly telling you that if you grab yourself a ticket, it's only 350 rand. It comes with a book, and obviously the entrance. You're not gonna regret this event ever. So if you love things, if you want to understand who you are and where you are going, who you want to become, I'm inviting you to not to miss this upcoming event, because that is
Wow. So 350 to go and attend the event together with the book. Why is it so cheap? Why should we trust it?
okay. It's a great question, and believe you me, being where I am, it is because of the people. So I could have made it a lot of money, and trust me, people that are coming in, they are a real deal people. But now, considering that there are other people that wants to understand their journey to self-discovery, not forgetting where I come from. Some people, I understand, they may not even have the 350. So I was like, okay, to accommodate everybody, let us just make it 350 so that anybody can afford this life. So it's not for only those who is who, but it also accommodate that one who wants to be a millionaire, or who wants to be that who and who, even if they are not yet who and who yet, but they can afford to mix and mingle with those who and who's.
Interesting. Looking
So it
forward to
was really
understanding what the who and
accommodating
who means. But
those.
yeah, I am really looking forward to the event. And I hope everybody there out there who didn't know about the event, now they're busy trying to make a plan to get there, because I can tell already it seems like it's going to be a hot event. And yeah, otherwise, Neuronans, we could talk all day, but thanks for the event that's coming up, because that's where we're going to get to learn more about you and all the other success stories that you have. And from my side, I just want to say thank you for making time to do this interview. I understand it's not easy. As you can say, the technology is almost disappointing us, but we managed to get your voice in, and I am happy because of that. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys, for coming and watching this show with Neuronans. Neuronans, thank you so much. And I think from me to you, it's all love. Thank you for allowing to do this interview. See you on Saturday when you are back, and all the best with whatever you're trying to do that side, and may everything go well according to your plans.
Thank you.
Guys,
Bye.
thank you so much for tuning in today. It was a great event with Neuronans Moyo. And guys, do yourself a favor. If you are there and you want to discover who you are, attend that event. She's really a real deal. And for the fact that she's a woman who is doing great stuff in this current society, on its own, it's a nugget. Till we meet again, please do subscribe, share, like, comment. This is the Miracle Perspective. I love having you guys around. Keep coming, and remember, we have the TMP Q&A Wednesday. Guys, it's very interesting what's been happening for the past few weeks. We've been going on for 6 weeks now, and we are still moving. People are sending questions. Do yourself a favor, send a question. And I got an interesting question now from another lady who just subscribed to the channel. She's asking, what did she say? She said, oh, brother, are you seeing someone? See you on the TMP Q&A Wednesday, guys. It's finished.
Oh, guys, the guy is the real deal, hey? I can tell you the whole lot of things about him. This man is the real deal. Just subscribe and like the page, and trust you me, the nuggets that he posts every Monday, you don't want to miss them. They are a real deal. They are bigger than him, actually.
Miracle perspective is in the area. Perspective. It's finished.